The I-Cord Easy Knitter is a circular knitting machine, and it utilizes 8 needles. It's a wind mechanism that turns out I-Cord. Think about a shoestring about the size of your finger, that when the yarn goes through, it makes a hollow tube that you can use for all sorts of embellishing, to make jewelry, to utilize in weaving, to make rugs and different materials.
When you have I-Cord, you actually increase the diameter of the material that you're working with. So what would take you 4 hours to weave could possibly take you an hour.
The old machine, the hobby knit machine, was made for 2 years, I believe in 1947, and so the only ones that are around are whatever people can find.
I own a hobby knitter machine from the 1947, and it had a dome, but the bottom of it was busted. We went through a lot of different things to try to get that to work, and that's how we created the yarn carrier that delivers the yarn to the needles.
The fiber and textile market is very much using I-Cord, and the only way to get I-Cord, if you can't find an old machine, is to knit it by hand, which takes hours.
The older version of the machine, you have to crank it, where the new I-Cord Easy Knitter machine, you can just push it with your hand, so it's easier on your body.
If you are a fiber artist, I-Cord is one of the ways to enhance your creation. This is the I-Cord Easy Knitting Machine. It is made out of wood, a renewable resource with a very minimal carbon footprint. It is created and produced right here in Michigan. We decided that a portion of every sale will be donated to the Arbor Day Foundation. Using the clamp on the bottom, secure the Easy Knitter to the table. Take the yarn mast and connect it to the Easy Knitter. Once the yarn mast is in place, thread the yarn through the 2 loops in the mast. Next, thread the yarn through the yarn guide. Pull the yarn down through the center of the cylinder. When connecting it to the needles, go around every other needle, making sure that the flippers are in the down position. Holding onto the yarn to create tension, you can begin cranking. Once the I-Cord emerges, you can add the weight and continue cranking. To remove the I-Cord, cut the yarn and continue to crank the rest of it out. I-Cord can be used in many different ways. Placemats, weaving rugs, to jewelry and bags, plus so much more.
Our next step that we're excited about is we are ready to go into production. This has been a long 2 years of being turned down, and unfortunately that's pretty expensive, and so we are counting on Indiegogo and our friends who would like to have an I-Cord Easy Knitter to help us get to the next step.
Yeah, we're very excited to be to the spot for crowdfunding, and thank you everyone for looking. We're really hoping that your support can take us to the next level and help us increase production to help meet the anticipated demand that we feel is out there. Thank you so much for your time and contribution. We look forward to increasing production and to try and take this company to the next level.